From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, Catholics from all corners of the globe will be tuning in for the final send-off of Pope Francis at the Vatican this evening. The 88-year-old pontiff died following a stroke and heart failure on Easter Monday. Global leaders and members of royal families are among those attending the funeral outside St. Peter's Basilica, including our own Prime Minister, Christopher Luxon. Auckland University theology lecturer Nick Thompson says the Vatican had initially planned to canonise its first millennial saint, Carlo Acutis, today, but that's been postponed.
A lot of people who had booked their flights to Rome for the canonisation of Carlo Acutis, who will now be there for the funeral instead. So I imagine there'll be huge crowds in St. Peter's Square.
Luigi Mangione has pleaded not guilty to all federal charges in the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in New York. The US Justice Department has said it will seek the death penalty. Infrastructure New Zealand wants a referendum asking the question, should local and central government have fixed 4-year terms? A bill is currently before Parliament that would enable 4-year terms for central government under certain conditions. Infrastructure New Zealand Chief Executive Nick Leggett says a longer term for both governing systems would allow the country to get more money out of infrastructure spend.
There would be a greater guarantee that what had been promised, what had been planned, was actually able to be delivered by adding another year into the cycle.
2 doctors are embarking on a hikoi to Parliament, driving a van customised as a recording studio, hoping to collect community messages about the ailing health system. Art Nahill and Glenn Colquhoun are setting off from Kaitaia for the Beehive, stopping along the way collecting people's experiences on tape. Nahill says there's a clear mission.
We're going out and we want to find out from people who have been affected by the healthcare system and its failings what a good healthcare system for them would look like.
That's news. To sport, and bragging rights for Jackson Ford after scoring 2 tries off the bench in the Warriors' 26-12 victory over the Knights in Christchurch. Ford had been named to start but came off the interchange. Coach Andrew Webster's stoked for him.
Lucky he doesn't brag a lot because he's pretty modest guy, Jacko, but if I was him I'd be bragging. 2 tries at the front row. He scored one into the corner post too, so he's just that guy. He's fit and he's there all the time and he makes his own luck, Jacko.
Meanwhile, the Storm beat the Rabbitohs 24-16 in Melbourne. And the Blues Super Rugby title defence is in tatters after a 7th loss of the season, beaten 35-21 by the Reds in Brisbane. Elsewhere, the Chiefs thumped the Force 56-22 in Mount Maunganui. That's sport. I'm Diana Vezic.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.